scientists and do experiments. And when I study English, I want to become an English teacher and teach children English. But I know I have to choose just one dream. However, it's very hard to pick only one because I like them all. Right now, I want to become an English teacher. I want to teach children English the right way. Please pray for me so that my dream can come true. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is David and I'm in the 4th grade. Today I want to talk about my favorite character, Professor Dumbledore from Harry Potter. Professor Dumbledore is the headmaster of Hogwarts School. He has long silver beard and half-moon glasses. He is kind, wise, and very powerful. I like him because he always does what is right, even when it's hard. He cares about the students and he fights against evil. He also teaches me some lessons. First, use kindness and love to solve problems. Second, live in others and in yourself. Last, mistakes can help us grow. My favorite saying from him is, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. This means we can always find hope even when things are difficult. I want to be like a Dumbledore, brave, smart, and kind. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Very cruel and away dreaming. He liked to lie on his red wealth and imagine like a pilot, writer, or even a superhero. Snoopy always makes me smile because he is happy, creative. I like Snoopy because he is different and dreams big. Thank you for listening to my speech. My name is Harry and I am in the 3rd grade. Today I want to talk about a place I am going to visit 작은 지목의 태종대 which is cliffs and ocean views and cultural village. Its cliffs and its colorful houses and old paintings. Popular foods in Busan are Milnan, pork soup, fishy cakes, crawfish, seafood, and sea otter. From my grandmother's house, we can see the ocean very well. There is even a cable car that goes over the sea, so we can enjoy many beautiful views. I'm very happy and excited that I can visit Busan often. Thank you for listening to my story.
Hello, my name is Laura. Today I want to introduce my favorite character. My favorite character is Crummy and Tanjiro. Crummy is a small and cute cat with purple and black. The reason is that I like purple because Crummy has purple and her ears are pointed and yellow. I read a book about Crummy and thought that I wanted to know about her. I'm going to read Crummy books during this vacation. Thank you for listening to my story. Hello everyone, today I want to talk about Korean drama that became popular all around the world. It's called Hangsak Soksuga. This drama was released on Netflix in 2025. Soon after, it entered global top 10 non-English series and became a big hit in 24 countries, especially Asia and South America, places like Japan, Hong Kong, Indonesia, and US. The title Hangsak is from the Jeju dialect and it means you work hard. Netflix translated the title in a creative way to match local cultures. For example, in English, it became a life gives you tangerines. The title shows the drama's message about life, hope, and overcoming hard times. The show became even more popular because IU and Park Bo-gum played main roles. It also loved its warm and emotional story made by great director and writer. In Korea, the drama won big awards like Daesan Arts Awards. Around the people praised it for being beautiful and touching. More than just romance, this drama shows life and spirit of Jeju Island and feeling of Korean people. That's why so many people in the world felt a deep connection. For Oksan Superstar is a great example of Korean content loved all over the world. I was proud to see Korean culture shared and loved globally. Thank you for listening.
Today we are going to show you how a tiny little city grows into a big strong flag. Let's begin our story.
I wonder when I will grow. I give you things, I help you grow strong. Religious life, here comes the rain. I give you my thanks so you can wake up then. Hey, I feel something changing. Time to wake up and grow.
I am the root. I grow down in the dirt. I drink water for the plant. That's that. I grow up for the sun. I tell what I feel to everyone. I
Japan. Chico isn't there. It is white and pink. It has very big eyes. Chico looks like Mona. I like Chico because it is very cute. Thank you for listening, everybody.
Hello, I'm Olivia in the fifth grade. Today I want to talk about my favorite at this school. The moment I love the most is our running quiet. The reason why I love this time, I always wonder is what God is saying to me and whether giving me a mission for the day. Every morning I go to the sixth quiet time. I look forward to hearing from God. It makes each day joyful. I don't know why God gives me this feeling. Maybe this is a special gift from God. God is good and God is great. I hope you all know that God is good and God is great. Thank you for listening to my sermon.
Today I'd like to talk about whether CD filter is popular and what we need to be careful about when using it. This is the presentation order. First, whether CD filter is famous. Second is disadvantage. Third, why people are still using it. Finally is a conclusion. The CD filter is a photo and video effect that copies the art style and colors of Studio CB, a famous Japanese animation studio. Recently, it has very become popular on social media. This filter creates warm and soft tones and natural lighting and a dreamy filter, just like scenes from CB movies. Because of this emotional and artistic look, many people love using it to turn their daily photos and videos too much. Still like animation. However, there are also some negative sides to using the CB filter. First, it can change the original look of photos or videos too much. The real colors and textures can look very different, and people may start to rely too much on filter instead of their own creativity. This could make photos less original or unique. Even with this problem, many people still use the CB filter because it helps them make beautiful and emotional images easily. In conclusion, the CB filter is popular for its unique style and convenience, but it is important to use it carefully. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Hi everyone, my name is Lily. Today I will talk about my favorite character. My favorite character is Kaito Kid. Kaito means pensive in English. Pensive is a special kind of fish. He sends a letter before he steals something, and he disappears like magic. People don't know who he is. Kaito Kid is a character in a comic called Detective Conan. The writer made Kaito Kid because he wanted to create a simplified detective. Now, I will tell you more about Kaito Kid. His real name is Kuroma Kaito, and he is 18 years old. He is handsome, and in the story, his IQ is 400. Kaito Kid's best special skill is disguise. He can change his voice, how he looks, and even how he acts, just like anyone, because he's so good at disguise. He can trick the police and detectives. That's how he does some magic tricks. I really like Kaito Kid. Last May, I went to Japan to buy a Kaito Kid figure. In my room, there are many Kaito Kid figures and pictures. These days,
to Japan to watch the anime with Kaito Kid in it. I'm very happy to talk about my favorite teacher. This the end is my the end. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone. Today I will share an interesting story I saw in the Global News. Have you ever heard about if your teachers at school were robots? Or do you think it's something that will only happen in the future? But actually, robot teachers are already teaching students in some places like the US, India, China, and Dubai. Today I will introduce you to a robot teacher in Dubai. The robot's name is Duet. The word duet means singing or playing musical instruments together. So duet means a friend who learns with you. Before introducing duet, let's talk about why duet was made. It's hard to make a class perfect for everyone when one teacher teaches many students. So the scientists thought, what if an AI robot could teach students one by one? That's why a smart robot named Duet was created. Duet was developed at the Rochester Institute of Technology in Dubai. It is an educational robot with AI technology. It guides the class through conversation and gives personalized content to its students. The RIT Dubai research team tested Duet in an elementary school. As a result, students who took Duet's class improved by 8% compared to the previous year. Most of the students said it helped me focus more and I understood better. This made me think, wouldn't it be better if robots were the teachers? But the research team said Duet's role is to help real teachers. Teachers with love and emotion are still needed. At first, I thought robot teachers were better, but after learning about Duet, I realized something. My real teacher sometimes jokes with me during class, and when I get a bad score, my teacher gives me a real comfort, something a robot can do. In the end, I realized no robot can replace the heart of a real teacher. Thank you for listening.
Wimkid. On Wednesday in February, the first snowfall of the winter, school was cancelled and Greg made a plan with his best friend Lolly to build a giant snowman. And they tried to get into Guinness Book of World Record. They started rolling the first snowball, but it got so big and heavy Greg couldn't move it his own. So Greg asked his mom for help, but the snowball ended up picking up trash and turning into a mess. Then Mom accidentally lured it downhill where it crashed into Kid's riding sled. Thank you.
Charlie and Chocolate Factory. The words were not so difficult, so I could read the book easily. When I read the book the last time, I couldn't understand it, but this time I understand most of it. I was so proud of myself for finishing such a difficult book. I think Charlie is kind of great, but Charlie is cute but not wise. Charlie is very nice, which makes me glad. I think Mike Tevin was very wrong because he shot toy gun. Everyone said it fun, but I found it not as much fun as I had drawn. The book was so fun that I want to read it again. Thank you.
Dead Man's Island. The story moves so quickly that there was one time to be bored. The plot was so common that it was boring. I think the singer was wrong because he did drugs. The words were not difficult, so I could read easily. After this book, I realized importance of family. I want to take after the main character's spirit of challenge. Thank you.
Wimpy Kid. The book was so fun that I finished it in one sitting. The main character was whimsical and funny. I haven't laughed at her for a while. I was nervous because the book was thick, but it was actually easy to read. I think Gregory is funny but full. The most memorable part is when Gregory got 2 fruits and no snacks in his lunchbox. The quote that I remember the most is "I am an idiot." The main character is too mean, which makes me bad. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Shin In-seo. Today I want to talk about defense mechanisms. Table of contents. Chapter 1, Introduction. I have searched about defense mechanisms and I made my own column. I want to present to you about rationalization, that is one of neurotic defense mechanisms. Chapter 2, Main Body. Rationalization is explaining away unacceptable thoughts or behaviors in a logical manner to make them easier to accept. Many people use these defense mechanisms when they are in a miserable situation. For example, making excuses like, "I couldn't do it because of this or that." And there is a saying which says blaming the baby for the lazy mother's fault and taking a break because you've already fallen. Also, there is an Aesop's fable. Its story is about the fox who couldn't reach the grapes told itself they were probably sour. Chapter 3, Conclusion. After I searched these mechanisms, I really wanted to study more about psychology and to analyze people's behavior. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Bayan and I am a 10th grader. Today I would like to present my column. Here is the outline of my presentation. Chapter 1, Introduction. I'm interested in many different topics, so I have researched 15 columns on a variety of subjects. Chapter 2 is on my column. This section includes the titles of the columns I've read. Chapter 3, column overview. The column I would like to introduce is titled "Giveaway.ai Photo Take Off on Ella Brady, but artist Ray Fonda." This article discusses how celebrities feel pressure to follow trends. Well, in the result, many of them join the giveaway style craze. Well, people ask AI tool like ChatGPT to turn their photo into images that look like giveaway animation. However, some artists are concerned about the impact on real art and creativity. Chapter 4, Conclusion. After reading this column, I realized that we shouldn't follow trends blindly. It is important to understand a trend fully before deciding to follow it. I wanted to keep exploring column in more diverse areas. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
My name is Amnanya, and today I want to tell you about my English cover presentation. Title of contents: My impressions, a list of presentation, introductions, consolations. My introduction: I'm a freshman, but I'd like to introduce five English columns that I started here for the first time. This is my column. Introduction to key columns. Title: Blackpink to release new songs on Friday. Consolution: Blackpink generated much that I would succeed as a singer and become the best singer in the world. The world grew endless practice. With repetition, was extraordinary. I want to grow into an expert in one field with the same will. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Chae Yan and I'm in 7th grade. Today I'd like to share the columns I study. Table of Contents. Chapter 1, Introduction. This semester I have researched 9 columns with various topics. This is my column list. Chapter 3, Key Column. The column I found especially interesting was Traveler's Guide to Staying Cool in South Italy. This column was about one of the hottest days in July in recent years. It also provides a few easy and affordable tips for travelers to stay cool. Chapter 4, Conclusion. It was helpful because it reminded me that managing my physical condition is just as important as having fun while traveling. It also made me realize that global warming is no longer a rare event for 30 years, but has become a recurring part of our everyday lives. Next time, I would like to study a column about animals that are suffering or going extinct due to global warming. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Annie. I am second grade of middle school. I have searched 5 columns this semester. Table of Contents. This is my column list. The table of columns that I was interested in is as temperature soar, open doors as stores, fuel energy, and waste debate. This column is about in Korea, stores keep doors open with air conditioning on to attract customers. This wastes energy and harms the environment. After reading it, I realized that small everyday actions can contribute to global warming. It is important for individuals and society to work together to save energy and protect the planet. I would like to study about global problem next time again. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Im Jung-ha. I'm 7th grade. Table of Contents. This is my column list. Introduction. I wrote a total of 5 columns about K-pop. Chapter 2, Main Body. Boy Next Door says, if I say I love you, it's a gift. For friends. Content summary. Boy Next Door has released their first hit digital single, If I Say I Love You. It's a bright and relatable dance pop song about breakups, with the members actively involved in its creation. Chapter 3, Conclusion. After read this column, I could feel how much Boy Next Door cherishes their fans once again. Next time, in my next column, I plan to explore multiple areas. What I liked, finding the words helped me understand sentence structure better than before. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Jennifer and I'm 8th grade in middle school and I'm going to present an English column today. This is my column list. I have researched 4 columns in this semester and today I'm going to present this column. The content of this column is 7 songs from K. The title of this column is 7 songs from K-pop demo dances on the tracks to Billboard Hot 100. The
I want to see a column about K-pop in the future. Thank you for listening to my program.
Hello, my name is Andena. I'm in 7th grade. I will tell you about my columns. I searched 5 columns with some topics. This is my column list. The title of column that I'm most interested in is Korea to mandate 20 minutes works every 2 hours during heat waves. This column is about transferring the dangers of our environment and finding solutions to them. After I read this column, I learned our country's environment is dangerous. Next time I want to study your columns such as sports and psychology. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello everyone. My name is Song Dong-yeon. This is my place, and I am a student leader who has been Yerbang Academy for 6 years. This semester, I researched a total of 11 columns covering various fields such as economics, politics, and sports. Unlike last year, I created analyzed categories to conduct a more advanced study. Instead of only identifying words, I also marked various parts of speech. This is an example of a column I analyzed using my new approach. Today, I would like to introduce a column that I researched. The title of the column is Former President Yoon Faces Criminal Trial. The main point of the column is former President Yoon Suk-yeol faces trial on charges related to his attempted uprising following his removal from office. Through this column, I realized that holding leaders accountable is essential to protecting democracy and maintaining the rule of the law. In the future, I hope to analyze political columns and not only from South Korea, but also from other countries to improve my political understanding. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Soman Kim from 7th grade, and today I would like to talk about column type research. This is the table of contents: introduction, column type research, a column I was interested in, and the conclusion. Introduction. I researched 4 columns about several kinds of topics, mostly in the category of lifestyle. These are the columns I researched. The column I was most interested in is named Baby Happy Ending means 6 Tonys, including Best Whisker. It is about a whisker created in Korea winning 6 Tony Awards for showing such a perfect whisker and best directions. This whisker was created by Weir Arnesen and Hugh Pratt collaboration. And their rapper, Weron Foundation has created a whisker named Weir Tenoret, which is story of Korea, and some other whisker with lots of interesting stories. I was interested in this column because it talks about lots of whiskers from Korea, and I love to watch whiskers as well. Conclusion. By this research, I was able to learn a lot of interesting facts. Next time, I would like to research about columns other than lifestyle category, maybe about celebrities and entertainments. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Levin Jia. I am in the 2nd grade of middle school. I searched 5 columns. Let me introduce my column. This is my column list. The title of the column that I'm most interested in is Making New Secrets of the Peace.
2. A list of presentation column. 3. Introduction to key columns. 4. Conclusion. What my impression? I wrote 5 columns in 2025. It has helped my English reading skills to be improved. And as one of those columns, I wrote about Taekwondo. 2. A list of presentation columns. 3. Introduction to key columns. Title: Taekwondo, the secret behind Korea's oldest bakery. Demand for more delicious bread is rising in Korea. Taekwondo is the oldest and the popular bakery in Korea for decades. For more 70 years, customers have eagerly lined up to buy fresh bread. The bakery also offers unique Korean-style desserts, including Yonaka ice cream. 4. Conclusion. This column has helped me not only improve my understanding of English sentence structure, but also stay informed about the tradition of our country. Moving forward, I plan to study more columns on topics related to our country. Thank you for listening my column presentation.
Hello, my name is Park Hyo-jin and I'm in the 8th grade. I would like to announce my English column presentation. Table of contents. First, introduction and presentation. Second, my English columns list. Third, main column, and fourth, conclusion. First, introduction and presentation. I'm very interested in international politics and world history. So, I want to write columns about this after this presentation. Second, my English columns list. I have 5 English columns, and the second one is the main column. Third, main column. Russia-Ukraine talks end after less than 2 hours. The first direct peace talks between Russia and Ukraine since the early weeks of Moscow 2022 invasion ended Friday after less than 2 hours. Fourth, conclusion. A Ukraine officer accused the Kremlin of introducing unacceptable demands at the talks. Thank you for listening to my English presentation.
Hello, my name is Song Jun-won, a 7th grader. I'm going to present my columns that I explored. Here is the content. Introduction. I have 7 columns with many topics. This is a list of my columns. Featured column overview. The title of column that I'm most interested in is North Korea and view from Starbucks. Over 120,000 visits in the adjacent cafe every month. This column is about the Starbucks located at Avon Place Ecological Park in Gimpo, which offers a view of North Korea. Conclusion. Reading this column made me want to visit this place. I was also surprised to learn that such a place exists. If I have more time, I will be interested in studying columns that discuss our society. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Nadal and I am in 8th grade. This year I have searched on 6 different columns. The title of column I am presenting is Korea's per capita GDP exceeds 36,000 in 2020 per capita. This column talks about how Korea's per capita GDP increases compared to last year, surpassing that of Japan and Taiwan.
years. Conclusion. Through this column, I realized how well K-pop and contests captures the essence of Korean idol culture. In the future, I want to find more columns about sports field. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Yundoyeon and I am in 8th grade. Content, columns, main column, my resolution. I studied 11 columns in this year. Main column. Topic: Trump says the U.S. will send out trade letters to countries over. Plot: President Trump plans to notify countries of new 25% reciprocal tariffs as the 90-day pause and July 8. The U.S. seeks trade deals before then, aiming to wrap up negotiations with key partners by Labor Day. My resolution. So far, I've worked on a baseball column, but I'm going to work on economic column next time. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hyun Jamu and I am in 7th grade. Table of contents. 1. Introduction. 2. A list of presentation columns. 3. Introduction to key columns. 4. Conclusion. 1. Introduction. I have searched 5 columns this semester, mostly focusing on entertainment, especially movies. A list of presentation columns. Introduction to key columns. The list of columns that I'm most interested in is Parasite Tops New York Times list of best films of the 21st century. 4. Conclusion. Through this research, I realized that exploring columns was more enjoyable than I expected. I want to explore more columns in the sports field in the future. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, I'm Jung Ho-mi. I'm 8th grade of middle school. Today I talk about some English columns I studied. Here is my outline. I explored 5 columns about lifestyle, entertainment, and health. Here is my column list. Among them, I focus on the third one. The main column is titled Morning Apples Are Good, but the evening apples poison. This column explains that apples are healthy in small amounts even for people with high blood sugar. Whole apples with the peel have more fiber and help with digestion, heart, and skin. But eating too many at night might cause stomach discomfort. After reading this, I think apples are best with the peel and eating a little at night is okay. It showed me that even simple things like apple have interesting facts. Next time I want to explore topics about society or business. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Hana. I'm in the 7th grade. Today I'd like to share the columns I explored. 1. Contents. This is contents of my presentation. 2. Introduction. I'm interested in celebrities, so I conduct research on columns about them. I have researched 6 columns. This is a list of my columns. 3. Column overview. I would like to present the following column: Blackpink's new single Jump tops iTunes chart in 47 countries. Blackpink's new digital single Jump has topped the iTunes chart in 47 countries. This track marks their first release in 2 years and 10 months since their second full-length album Blackpink in September 2022. With each catchy chorus, Jump showcases the charisma of the K-pop goddess. Blackpink premiered the song during their Deadline World Tour concert. 4. Conclusion. looking forward to Blackpink's future activities. I'm also excited to see how well Jump will perform on the chart. I would like to study columns related to sports in the future as well. Thanks for listening to my presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Chun Ye-jun. I'm an 8th grader. I'm going to tell you about my first English conversation. In this semester, I explored 8 columns, and my column type is Economy, Sports, Society. This is my column list. My key column's topic is not about 97-year-old death, indoor smoking, and nice debate. Substance. A debate broke out when an apartment resident asked for permission for his father to smoke indoors, with people split between those in favor and those condemning the move. Realization. I picked as the most impressive column because it covered people's different positions, which was interesting. For resolution, I'd like to work on more columns with various topics. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Rico and I'm 7th grade. And like many countries know about it. And this is my column. I did 4 columns, Jeju and Korean history and English. Jeju students have productions as song tours, public dances. Students research which is many new and many people of children. So the end things to the teachers have. In future, I want to study about nature. Thank you for listening my presentation.
Hello, I'm John. I'm 8th grader. My hobby is watching anime. My best anime is One Piece and Solo Leveling. This is my column list. I divide column. Korean animation Solo Leveling. The Korean Solo Leveling won 9 out of 30 nominations and won award ceremony held in Tokyo. Beating Attack on Titan, One Piece, and Demon Slayer in Crunchyroll on anime streaming platform. The story of Solo Leveling is about the main character Song Jin-woo, who almost died in the temple of Parthenon and reawakens and grows up. While studying this program, I learned how amazing the vocabulary of Korean is, and I think I should watch more anime. Future plan. I will study about the sports and nature column in the future. Thank you for listening.
In 7th grade. Introduction. Introduction. I have written 5 English columns this year. Among the Ministry of National Defense and Military, I would like to present South Korea U.S. Defense States joint aerials involving B-52 bomber. Here is my column list. Main body topic: South Korea U.S. Defense States joint air race involving B-52 bomber. Summary: among the Ministry of National Defense related area, I would like to present South Korea U.S. Japan States joint air race involving B-52 bomber.
South Korea, the United States, and Japan conducted a joint air raid over international waters south of Jeju Island to strengthen their ability to respond to North Korea's nuclear and missile threat. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Selma. My name is Sunju. I am from 7th grade. Here is my English grammar. Table to contents introduction. A list of the column, main column, conclusion. I told you and I did 5 columns in this year. Here is a list of my presentation columns. Main column shows South Korea pay for its own defense. South Korea from the beginning of recent time of wars sharing defense. First step from Trump's demand. Conclusion. While reversing the column, I learned that there are many social problems that we have to solve, and I thought that I would like to study English hard and research more disease columns in the future. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Shin Chong and I'm in 7th grade. I would like to present you about my column. Content. 1. Introduction. I purchased 5 columns with main topics. And this is my column list. 2. Main body. The title of the column that I will introduce is Charlie Puth, the host concert in Korea this December. This column is about Charlie Puth concert. Charlie Puth will perform at Seoul Kuchuk Sky Dome on December 7th. His first solo concert in Korea in the world. Charlie Puth has a strong Korean fan base and recently collaborated with BTS, Jungkook, and Stray Kids. 3. Conclusion. When